Selena, hello there. Or Demon First. How are you doing? No audio. Just talking to a wall. Not even here. But you're stealing first. Deadeye, hello there. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Tiger, hello as well. Welcome on in. I'm doing well. How are you? No, I'm doing well. Starting a little early today. So that's always fun, I guess. I do hope everyone has been having a good week so far. Already Thursday. Can you believe it? These weeks start to go fast all of a sudden every once in a while. His small disease. Partially dislocated a ligament? Oh no. I hope you can get that all sorted out there. That's no fun. Glad you went in so you could, at least they could find what's wrong. No, Thad, I hope you've been having a good week. My week's been good. It's been good. I'm always injured, I swear. Ugh. That doesn't sound fun at all. I'm sorry to hear that there, Tiger. I have had a good week other than that. That's fair. That's good to hear, though. And Donk, hello there. With a 41-month resub. Wow. That's a whole lot of months. I really appreciate that resub there, Donk. How are you doing? 41, wow. Time kind of went by fast. That's fine. It's hard to move my leg, but it's all that hurts. Oh, that's good. I guess, in the sense that that is the only thing that's hurting. Still no fun to deal with. Deadeye, how are you? You been having a good day? Same goes for you, Dunk. Are you doing well? We're in the solo world again today. More stone placing, most likely. It's been good? That's good to hear. I'm glad. Done anything fun or interesting recently, Deadeye? Or anyone? Has anyone got the monument reward? Yeah, there's a line of people that have it. No, nobody has it built yet. That's for sure. But people have redeemed it. Just haven't gotten around to actually doing them. Nope. I got moved to the slow station at work, so I get bored out of my mind constantly. What? Take a book to work. What do you guys do when you don't have anything going on? Miss Grind is get it. They've been saving up. Oh yeah, there's some people with a lot of points. A lot of the we've been going for a while streaming. I don't know how to read Thad. Wait, what? Oh, with the book. Take a puzzle. Everyone can do a puzzle. Everyone likes puzzles. Chill gaming. Chill gaming's the best. Or at least it's up there anyway. But yeah, we'll be working on the mountain here. Probably having fun. At least a little bit. Oof. There we go. Place down a handful of shulkers. Oh. Streams have become a little repetitive at the moment. That's fine. It's just a black world after all. Look at that. Making progress through the stone reserves. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Good in the sense we're getting a lot of stone place, that's for sure. You're building the mountain. Repetition was always going to be on the menu. I'm building a mountain. Yes, repetition is... It's always been there. I don't know. Sometimes I worry. Yeah, I do too much repetition with stuff. People like new things. Usually. But Minecraft is the most, like... Just to be watching people just be doing the same thing over and over. I don't know. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Probably start recording, huh? There we go.
Thad, you dear old man, I promise you that this community isn't
Dear
here
old.
for new or exciting content, no matter how hip and spry you think of
Whoa.
yourself as being.
This is attacking. I'm not old. Rude. Kids these days. You dear old man. Really, you had too much fun typing up that message. I can just hear the smirkiness from here. Some people might be here for my hip and spry vibes. Thank you very much, Donk. I am still very I have a great, response time to stuff going on, I'm not slowing down. I'm in my prime, Donk. Uh-huh. At least sound convincing. There's nothing hip or spry about this stream at all. Ouch. That hurts. This is really funny though. Because I'm on the internet like often. I feel like I can't keep up with what goes on with the internet. I don't know anything. Really, people, when do people call it cultured? I'm not cultured enough, apparently. Don't know how many hours I spend looking at a screen, but yep. It's a funny thing. Eat the cookie. It's gonna be very odd. One of these days, we're gonna load up stream. I won't be placing stone anymore. Ah, that's probably not true. I won't be placing stone here. It's kind of scary. What do we do after? It's when we do actual building. I'll still have endless terraforming. That's when we finally. We're gonna finish the mountain before we ever touch the quarry, I think is what I should do. It's genius. I'm gonna leave you guys in full suspense on what the heck the front area might have. Years until I finish. Please, not all the stone here, at least. Dad, you better be careful you don't have years left. Don't have too many years left. You old man. Good gracious, Deadeye. I have plenty of life left in me. I'm too stubborn to go without finishing this build. You know, at least we're not listening to like classical music. See, then I could understand the old remarks all the time. But it's not like we're doing that. Now. Nah, we'll just leave that there. Oh, stream tomorrow might be a little bit different. I don't think I'll be streaming though game night. I haven't done that one in a while where we haven't streamed it before. One of the things I brought it up a few times. I brought it up on Tuesday's stream, but it's something I want to change up or at least try out. Be a little more relaxed then. At least for me. I don't have to worry so much with everything to think about. First game night wasn't streamed, yes. So stream might be a little bit different tomorrow. It'll definitely be ending earlier than usual. I might I'll try and go live as early as I can. So a more early afternoon stream hopefully. Otherwise it'll just be a short one. And hello there, Aaron. Welcome on in. How are you doing? You're driving? Stop messaging. No more chatting. How's this looking? Okay. Change that a little bit. Nope. Burning through stone already. How do I want to do this? I think we just end it right here. I don't take this any further. Oops. Excited for game night though. Even I won't be streaming it. I'm still excited to play. That's why I kind of chose Wormtown. I was looking at December a little bit, trying to figure out what weekends or what Fridays I have open even for game night. Gonna try and get it done earlier in the month, preferably. So probably right after game night this week, tomorrow. I'm gonna send out another message with dates to choose from. One thing me and Hannah were talking about just with Christmas decorating and all that was like, when do you put up a Christmas tree? I'm like, well, I don't know. After Thanksgiving, week of. And you take it down. I'm like, whenever convenient. The taking down always happens much slower than the putting up. November 1st, always. So you have your Christmas tree up. It's crazy. Or are you just saying that? If I owned one, yeah. That was another thing of like, because we don't have one at the moment. So where the heck do we store it after? So we're not getting a real one. It was funny though, yeah. She kind of started the conversation, I think. Or maybe I did. I think I brought it up. Because I was like, yeah, of course we're having one. What kind of conversation is this? We're having a Christmas tree. She's like, alright, what lights do you like? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a big preference. She's like, I like the warm yellow ones. I'm like, okay. So then we started like going down a list of what each of us prefer. What about this? Do y'all do stockings? I always have. Apparently her family doesn't, or didn't. Or like didn't really do much with them. So it'd be fun little silly things in them. It's getting to that time of year, though. You gotta start buying presents if they're anything fancy and customized. Where are we? Ah, I see. See, I myself have always sucked at planning gifts ahead of time. Always terrible at getting it done early. I do my best. It's turned into a yearly thing with one of my brothers is he'll bring his PC to Christmas and have me clean it up for him or put in any new parts that he has or wants. I think he finally listened to me though. I think it was last year. I was like, when was the last time you cleaned the inside, even just with like some compressed air? He's like, I don't do that. I'm like, we're getting you compressed air. This is terrible. Dog, hello there. 2 streams in a row. My goodness, what's going on? How are you? Oh, it's great seeing you. 2 in a row. Wow, it's a record. You want to play Wormtown tomorrow? It's still game night. I've been inviting people. It's free. I forget if you've played. What time? 6 p.m. Central is the start time. We should go for about 3-ish hours for recent games, it feels like. Might be able to join a little late. That's alright. Always welcome latecomers. I don't think I'll be streaming it. No promises? Well, what the heck? That may as well be a no. Usually when it comes to maybes with people, it don't happen. I understand. I'm sorry that I'll be there. No, it's okay. If you have other commitments, you don't have to be there. Nobody's forced to be there. Well, apart from Aaron, of course. Have you played Wormtown? No game night stream? No, probably not. I just want to change things up with it. Mess around. Oh. A lot more relaxed for sure. From me, anyway. I can't have Thad being disappointed in me. I'm not disappointed. I'm just. I'm only disappointed when people tell me that they're gonna be there and then they don't show up at all. See, now that's just sad. I can't forgot my PC is kind of broke right now. What did you do to it? You tried to run a really crazy redstone contraption, didn't you? And it blew up. Blew up your computer somehow. Donk's gonna be there. That doesn't fix your computer, but... That's disappointing. He just wishes you could meet his expectations and not let him down. Essentially, disappointed. What'd you do to your computer, though? What happened? It's just a little old. Ah, that don't matter. Just give it a little restart. Clean out the fans. Fine. Stop any unnecessary applications from running in the background. And all will be well. A little old. Fan broke, and I'm gonna finally try to build my own PC/desktop. I gotta warn you, there's a little bit of a curse that happens. The second someone builds a PC or a PC, they won't use it. You're gonna stick like 1,000 plus into this thing, and you're just not gonna use it. It's a curse. Or even better, you're gonna build this up, and then for somehow, not somehow, you're gonna build up this PC, and then your girlfriend is gonna be like they'll be streaming, and then they'll take over your computer that you just built up because it's better than theirs, and it'll just becomes their computer. Happens to the best of us. Not me, of course. Hannah doesn't stream. Imagine. That's exciting though. It's fun building a computer when it works right the first time. I've never had any issues because I usually do a lot of research into the parts. I've always been well. The only time I ran into any sort of issue, it was my own fault. And it was when we were rebuilding Hannah's computer, like fully switching everything over to a new case and changing out a whole bunch of parts all at once. And I was dead tired from this day. Like, we had traveled to the cities, bought the parts, finally got back. It was already really late. It was right before we were going to be playing games with friends. And I knew she really wanted this thing put together before game night. And I'm just dead tired. I've been on my feet all day, and I'm putting this computer together. And I simply just didn't plug in one cable. The power that goes to the motherboard, I didn't push it in all the way. It's like you could see some things turning on, but not everything. Like the main computer wasn't. It turned on some of it, the rest of it didn't. Dad, can we talk about how you don't do the warm multicolored lights on your tree? What? No, that's exactly. We're doing the warm like yellow lights. Is that what you mean? Are you talking about like the colorful ones? No, no, no. Might have to have some PC ground rules. Sounds like it could happen. Sure would hate to be that guy. Imagine, dog. Oh, dang it. I never got to ask Hannah the question if she wanted, like, lights that twinkled a little. I didn't ask, I think. She was like, I didn't realize putting a Christmas tree together, we had to go through so many things. I was like, this is very important. Red, blue, and green, and pink, yellow, and orange warm ones. Very muted colors and very cozy vibes. I think both me and Hannah agreed not to do the multicolored. I don't think either of us like them. I said multicolored lights were meant for outside. I'm happy with just some nice warm ones. So you're thinking LED though? I think I still know what you're talking about. I'm not all for it. I wouldn't say they're ugly now. It's really cool to see some really like decorated up houses with the really bright, colorful lights. I think it's always such a fun vibe. Um, not for a Christmas tree. Are you? Not you are. Had the same meaning behind it. It's accusatory or instead asking. I don't I don't know if I've ever really seen anyone with like what would those lights even be called? Multi-colored muted Christmas lights for tree. Not have you misreading being painted as accusatory and aggressive. I'm sick of people misunderstanding my words. If it was only so easy if everyone could just understand a simple text message. I think the multicolored ones, you always see them in movies, I feel like. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. It looks nice. I mean, at the end of it, a Christmas tree always will look nice. Mhm. Maybe it's like a regional thing. Because it's really not that odd to just see a Christmas tree around here with just like the warm yellow light. Truthfully, it's whatever mix and match you got after the previous year. Why do Christmas lights always burn out so fast? Donk, you got an answer to that one? Is it just because they're left on like 24/7 for a month and they're really small and they just burn out easy? You excited for Wormtown, Aaron? Looks like the sandstorm ability actually looks not completely overpowered, but I think they made the tar wall. They buffed the tar wall one. So now that one's overpowered. Then they made some of the partner like tasks things a little bit easier, I think. Just a few random ones. No longer can be walked through. It was something like that. I opened the game and looked at a lot of the new stuff, but I forget what it was, but I remember reading what they had changed to the tar wall, and I was like, wasn't this already, like, I thought it was pretty balanced previously. Now it's like even harder or worse. They got buffed. Be amazing. Taro was absolutely useless as it was. You think so? I thought it was decently good. I didn't use it because I preferred the stealthy stuff in that. That, and I think they overall changed how the worm works. They changed an overall thing with it, where the abilities, I believe, like, cost something of the worm. I don't know. We'd have to actually play around to, like, fully understand it, but they changed how the worm abilities work just overall. It was weird. It's like you get something from uh munching on a partner. You get something from them, just like a little point that gets added up, and then you spend the points um, to use some of your abilities. Was my understanding. You want before and after pictures, Thad? Of course I do. See your handiwork and the complete mess that happened after you tried to trust a department with something. Mm, what do I want to do here? It really was a leaning tower of boxes. Wow, you got it all cleaned up. It's crazy. Uh, mm. And hello, Hannah. I hope you're doing well. You heading out? No, it's so bad it moved everything, which means you cannot pick out the partners as worm. But you also trapped the partners. It like forced move the partners, so if you were above ground, you would have seen them. Mm. Just working on that all day, so I gotta wrap up a few other things. Alright, sounds good there. Mm. I do think we're gonna have a little bit of an odd number for those that'll be there around for game night. I think I got 6 or 7 people I know that are planning on joining. Yeah, 7 if Dunks makes it. But get to 8, then I'm not worried at all for like having 2 people be in the worm. Oh. Burning through stone today. Which is nice. Ah. I like that. Oh, where is this going? I see. Alfie, hello there. How are you doing? Hope all is well. I'm just working on the mountain, as you can see here. Getting more stone placed once more. Endless stone around here. You up to anything fun tonight there, Alfie? Playing any Rocket League? Oh. Lana, hello. I can't hear because I'm being held hostage at work against my will, but hi. Against your will. You're getting paid. Hi there, Lana. Hey, I'm not old. No, you can't hear me. Mm. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. Oh, thank you, Lana. Such a lovely friend, you know that? Mm. Who doesn't love cookies, huh? Just endlessly eating them. It's the best. I can hear your disappointment from the head shakes. Mm-hmm. Yep, you should know that. Why does everyone feel like I'm disappointed in them? The second time it's been brought up. Dog thinks I'm gonna be disappointed in him. Lana thinks think it's she's a disappointment. It's not true. Very proud of many of you. All got Thaddy issues. That's funny. Ah. We've made some really great progress, actually. We've almost wrapped all the way around the mountain again. It took us a majority of this year to make it once around with the initial peaks. We're already on another, we're on the other ocean side. Not bad. You know what? This side is coming together. I was a little worried after last stream. I didn't like how parts of it was looking, but taking a step back, it's taking shape. It's taking shape. I want it just a bit more steeper than that. What's that? Much better. And the sides will be terraformed just as usual. And all will be well. Because it will look glorious. Alfie, you should join in for a game night tomorrow. I know it'll be late, but you never know. You might have some fun. A Friday night. Which game? Last Train Out of Wormtown. It's a free one on Steam with the Friend Pass. We've played it in the past. A few times, actually. It's a fun one. I think it'll be 12 for you when we get started, though. It's the only problem. What's the friend pass thing? It's just like the free version of it via Steam. I can try and find it. It literally just says that there's a download for the friend pass there. So essentially, the friend pass, with how it works with this game anyway, is only one person needs to own the actual copy of the game, and everyone else can just have the friend pass version. If that makes sense. It's a cheap game nonetheless. Probably a bit late. I figured. It's alright. I invite you nonetheless. It'd be a bit late for me if someone invited me to a game at 12 as well. Be like, it's a bit late, I don't know. Always appreciate it, I know. No problem. I do wish it could be earlier at some point. But then if I do it earlier, it doesn't work for me. Or other people. No winning. Dang time zones. Maybe if you wanted to play Catch sometime, I could earn your approval. What? What? No. Now I'm trying to figure out what the heck I said that was similar to that. No problem. I think it was no problem. I didn't say no winning. Does sound similar though. No, everyone's welcome. But nobody's allowed to win. You're graduating today? And you didn't tell us sooner. We didn't have time to get you a gift, Magic. What the heck? Congrats! It's exciting. You know you've worked hard. Yeah, I know you finished yours. So excited as you should be. No, congrats. That's amazing. Gonna go to the graduation ceremony in 3 hours. It's an early ceremony. And valedictorian, 7 p.m. Cat dog, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Well, here you go, Magic. Have a few cookies. Take as many as you please. I'm so proud. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. I've got to run. Sounds good there, Magic. Gotta get ready. Of course, of course. You enjoy the day. And congrats once more. Bye-bye there, Magic. You doing good there, cat dog? That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Working on the mountain, as usual. Getting a whole bunch done today, actually. Making loads of progress overall. Oh, I'm still a little... I thought I was more over there. Okay. Or not as far as I thought I was a minute ago. Still extremely far in the last in the last month. Now. Every little bit helps in the end. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dum, boom. Been having more consistent cold days here. But still nice out. It's been in the 40s most this week. So still somewhat nice. Not completely freezing cold just yet. Dun, dun. Hello there, Charlie. Oh, it's been a little while. I'm doing well. How are you? It's good seeing you as always. Always remember your name. We're working on the mountain. Can you believe it? On the backside at the moment. Front's over there. Made a pond in Minecraft 2 weeks ago and haven't played since. Must have been quite the pond. Progress. Oh yeah, no, we're making progress here. That's for sure. Sounds like you need to make something to go with the pond. Maybe add a custom tree next to it. Just something simple. Well, you see, my next very extremely needed project is larger storage room, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, my storage room is quite something as well. I don't really have a storage room. I just kind of live at my builds. You have double chests just everywhere. Oof. Yeah, it sounds like you need to spend a few hours on that. I had that for this build for the longest time, and it just kept piling up. And I think I had done a Discord stream to like clean it up, and I think I spent at least 3+ hours cleaning up an absolute absurd amount of chests. And now we just kind of live in this few different storage system. Much better though. Although this has grown a little small on me, even with my use of shulker boxes in a lot of this. It's the one nice thing. I don't ever have to worry about running out of shulker boxes. But just for all my coral is sitting inside my super smelter. Why? That sounds like you were smelting something. And you had a whole bunch of coral on you, and you had to just get just place it and just put it away. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. I already had leftover chests in the super smelter from the actual build, but had no room in my storage to put everything back. Oh. Yeah, it does sound like you're in dire need of some sort of storage room. I always find it so fun to organize out a whole bunch of chests. Don't mind doing it all. To the point where I really don't mind if I get a few messes of chests and all that, because I kind of enjoy the organizing of it all. Then again, at the moment, I usually stay very well organized just because it saves me a lot of time. When I made the pond and used coral and had extra coral that wouldn't fit in my current storage, I put extra coral by my previous extra smelter blocks. Well, see, now that makes sense. You already had a whole bunch of, like, extra miscellaneous blocks there. There we go. So at least I'm organized, but having all my non-storaged blocks in the same spot. Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, it makes complete sense. You're doing just fine. The best storage rooms are the ones that only you know how to use. Right? I used to not put item frames to label chests as much as I do now. And I started doing it just because there'd be times where I just take a break from whatever project I'm working on. I come back to it, I forget how the heck the organization fully worked. The item frames are like a refresher. It's like, I know there's a system behind this. Just forget the system. Just so happens to mean that I now have extra coral fans and seagrass next to blast furnaces and lava. See no problems in that. To be fair, it's like that. Those sound like they're like decorational blocks usually. And this game has so many decorational blocks nowadays. It's so hard to keep on top of, keep organized and be on top of that with how just the absolute absurd amount of different blocks you can use when decorating for even just one build. I don't know how someone in this game could possibly build something of decent scale and not have shulker boxes. Just to even just move materials around. Takes 10 times longer. More of a sign on a chest guy rather than an item frame guy to label. That's fair. See, I wish we could put an item on a sign like an item frame, but multiple items. Yeah, so now when I don't make a new storage room, when I make a new storage room, I have to figure out a new system of organizing. I think that's like one of the big things in the game as well. You can organize stuff in so many different ways. Even if like you make an auto sorter where everything has its own chest, you gotta have some sort of system as to what is next to what, right? Or you don't. But usually people have some sort of system as to what blocks are next to each other, or what item. And there's so many different ways you can do it. And it's like at the moment, these are all the raw materials I can mine up. And I have just an absurd amount of that. So like that's a whole bunch of stuff I just have a lot of. And like I got reserves of stuff in these chests. And then it's like my bulk majority of just like miscellaneous stuff is like right here. I got a whole bunch of different woods in here that from forests I've chopped down. Uh, moss and azalea stuff. This chest will probably get reorganized. Plants, any sort of decorational plant as well that I have excess of. I don't know what this is. Oh, I have more excess. Some flowers. Wood. Leaves. Food. Saplings. I've chopped a lot of forest down in this world. Then I got two chests that are just fully for miscellaneous items at the moment. A mob drop chest. That's like any pre-built, pre-made blocks are over here. Especially a majority of these blocks are ones that are just being used for the build. It's like you kind of get an idea behind it. And this storage was because I don't have an actual storage room in this world. I don't have a place where all of my stuff is kept. This is the closest I have, is this place. But I just have like a whole bunch of different locations where I'm building with a whole bunch of blocks and that. But since this is the mountain, it's the biggest build. It's the main project, so it has the most of the stuff. It's like I got all the colored stuff here, and then like more colored stuff like black wool, glass, candles, and all that. Got the flowers that make the dye. I used some armor stands to do this. I find that to be a really neat way of labeling something. Plus then I can set up the armor stand where I can click anywhere on the chest and be able to open it. Unlike the dye ones that I just didn't want to spend too much time on that are item frames, and I can still hit the item frame. Remade shulker bonuses. I don't know. There's so many ways you can organize. Bruno, my goodness. Hello there. Welcome on in there, Raiders. Bruno, I hope your stream was going well. You had a good stream, more of. We're just working on the mountain here at the moment. For anyone coming on in with the raid. Hello there, Bruno. I hope you're doing well. Working away here, placing down endless stone blocks as usual. You know the gist. Got late here, going to bed. Hope you have an amazing stream. Oh, sounds good there, Bruno. I gotta get a shout out for you nonetheless. Appreciate you sending your people on over. I know it's usually late when you raid on over. I always appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream, though. Do give a follow to Bruno. They're a lovely streamer. They've raided us a whole bunch of times. So if you're not following just yet, please do. Fill in that lovely heart at the top of your chat. But you have a good night there, Bruno. We're gonna have people wake up out of their lurk from Bruno's stream, be like, "Where the heck am I? Oh, it's this crazy mountain person again." That'll happen every once in a while. Someone will raid in, and then someone will come back after lurk and be like, "Whoa, who are you?" "Hi, I'm Thad." Yeah, I play Stone. I place down a lot of Stone. I say those things when I voluntarily join it. D. Clark, hello there. How are you? It's good seeing you. You're okay? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're having a nice cozy stream. Getting work done though, as always. We're already onto the fourth shulker. So we're ahead of schedule compared to Tuesday's stream. Get a lot of people on Tuesdays. Tuesday streams are usually some of my better ones. For people popping on into chat. I don't know why. I know not too many people stream on Tuesdays, but even then, sometimes we have a lot of people just randomly. It's like the stars aligned for everyone to pop on in. Ready for game night tomorrow, D. Clark? Been trying to convince more people to join on in, but I had too many takers. It should be fun. Oh, it'll be a blast. I promise to not completely target you on purpose. But if you happen to feel targeted, it's not on purpose. Don't make promises you can't keep. I never target anyone unless I know they're doing something I don't want them to be doing, obviously. But if the shoe fits, I don't want to hear it, Lige. And hi there, how are you doing? It's good seeing you. I don't know what we're talking about. Wormtown. Just felt like an appropriate comment. Kinda. Yeah. You know, I'm sure you would have a blast playing Wormtown as well, Lige, if you wanted to join it. I'm messing with you. I know you can't. But you should. Are you planning on going back through this whole entire mountain and detailing? Yep. I mean, not to like a crazy extent like with slabs and that. But we'll come back through with like different blocks and add all sorts of different texturing of sorts. That's just talking about how he targets me in Wormtown and makes my life miserable for me. Yeah, something like that. Sure, I would if I didn't already have prior plans. You can cancel them. It's only Laura. I had to really read through that message to decipher what you were going on about here, Alfie. Oh, I don't think you understand that. She offered to help us do some organizing and Christmas decorating. This is very exciting. I know it's exciting. Okay, it's a game night. I'm messing with you. I always understand if people are busy. There's always next month. And the month after that. Still feels a little early for Christmas decorating. I know Hannah is definitely getting into the Christmas mood, and I haven't just yet. No. I remember getting absolutely flamed on stream for being anti-Christmas this early, and now I'm too early. No winning, shaking my head. Really? I've always been on the side of like, oh, at least after Thanksgiving, which for you it is after Thanksgiving, so I don't blame you. But I always lean at least a little bit closer towards the end of our Thanksgiving, or even just close to the end of November. Like if it snows early, oh, I'm feeling the Christmas vibes. It's drop a gotta have a drop in temperature before we have any chance of snow. It's been raining loads. We've had like rain every few days here for the last 2 weeks. Post Halloween is you can get more in the spirit. Post Thanksgiving is the actual decorating time. See? I feel that. I'm on board there. But you're right about the temperature slash snow. Yeah. If it drops in temperature and it snows, it's like we're starting Christmas up. Especially if we're already past Halloween. It snowed on Halloween too early. Well, it's post Thanksgiving here, so I was just pulling out the Christmas lights. He's ready. Trying to plan a time before Christmas. Hopefully to try and get a few of my family members around to just make cookies with one another. Usually, Christmas doesn't work out for seeing all of us. Too many families and too much driving distance. I've done Christmas decorations the day after Halloween before. Have you really, D. Clark? That's crazy. Last year it didn't truly snow until January, and that messed everything up. It was 40 degrees Christmas Day. I wore a flannel and nothing else. Didn't have a jacket. It was beautiful out. I think it may have been even up, it may have been in the 50s, and it had like a sprinkle of rain. Was not the Christmas vibes at all. Can't have that again. And I think the prior Christmas to that was when it was like negative 20 for us and it snowed a foot. Like Christmas Eve, it started snowing, and then Christmas morning, it was just freezing cold, and it's just continued snowing. It was a great year for Christmas vibes. Next one, terrible. We had a snowless Christmas, yeah. I think we still had snow on the ground. It was all wasn't wasn't the pretty snow, it was the messy stuff. Sometimes it just hits me and it was over before I knew it. It just hits you. Yeah, that's fair. That sounds fun. I'm waiting to get hit by the Christmas vibes. I do feel it. You know, it's getting there. Like I'm excited to throw on my Christmas skin again, my sweater. It's silly, but I am. Haven't had snow on the ground for Christmas in quite a few years. Really? We usually do. No, last year though, very, very mild winter overall. But don't worry. Every single year, it's always the same story. Oh, we didn't have too bad of a winter last year. It's gonna be a bad one this year. Don't you worry. Hear it every single year. I have a might for someone that I reached out to for joining game night. I don't ever trust mites, but I gotta get excited. Take it. At least from this person. Usually I get a definite no if I ever ask. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It got pretty cold. Um, and me and Hannah had some hot chocolate, but it's still like just too warm for hot chocolate. It needs to be like 5 to 10 degrees cooler. Mm. D. Clark, have you been looking at laptops maybe? Maybe get a Black Friday sale this year? We've only been talking about how your laptop has almost ended up outside a few times. As long as it's not raining, you don't mind? That's fair. Yeah, no, last year it was raining. It's actually really nice out on Christmas Day, but it wasn't the vibes. I remember I was driving back home after finished up with all family things on Christmas Day, and it was just downpouring in rain. Not fun to drive through. I was like, come on. Why's it gotta be raining? I was just glad it wasn't a blizzard. Because it would have been if it was colder. Not yet. I will eventually. I'm thinking of looking at getting one maybe. It might be time. King Cat, hello. You're not sick today? That's good to hear. I'm glad. I hope you're doing all right overall. D. Clark, how are you feeling? We're just working on the mountain here, King Cat. Sorry, corner buddy, but that's just the way the story goes. Yep, welcome back on over with the rest of us. Gonna to go have a good stream. Sounds good there, cat dog. I appreciate you hanging out as always. I hope you enjoyed your lurking. You have a good rest of your evening. I don't actually know what time zone you're in, cat dog. I just assume you're in a similar one as I. So just the thing that you're gonna be working on for the next 100 plus years. Whoa, slow down. It's only been 3 plus. Coming up on 4. And we're making good progress. 6:12 for you. We are in the same time zone. Okay. Well, you have a good evening there, cat dog. So I remember that for the future. I'll probably forget. feel like I've asked before. +100 years. How slow do you think I am? At the chat. Hello there, Jonas. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Ouch. And Muff, hello. Welcome on in. Is this all going to connect and the rest will be inside? How did I get all that stone? Mined it. There's been a lot of mining that's happened in this world. I think we've mined like 3 million stone, or is it 2 million? 2.3 million, or 2.3 million stone we've mined. And I've placed 1.1. And I just save it all. We've done a lot of mining projects. It was a joke that. I know it was. But no, we're making good progress here. It's all connected then, that's for sure. We're getting there, actually. You can see all sides now that we need to connect up within frame. Mountain singular. They ended up closing is what I meant. Yeah, no, they will. And then we'll have a dwarven kingdom underneath at some point. We've already done some building here and there. But we got the entrance over here at the front of the mountain, or at least what I call the front. There's no front of a mountain. We got the front over here, which is the more developed side of everything. Everything looks a little bit nicer. Entrance into the Dwarven Kingdom. Ouch. And then the one room we've started working on, which is the Pillared Hall. Hashtag mountain. That's right. Thanks, D. Clark. This Pillared Hall is actually crazy. We haven't spent a lot of time in it, like working on any pillars in a while, and it's honestly pretty crazy how many we've done. Done 75 of them. Yes, this room's pretty cool. Where were we? Over here? Making progress as always, though. Don't think I missed anything. Of course everything's gonna connect up at some point. What kind of silly question is that? No, it's reasonable. You see so many builds nowadays where people just don't finish like one side of it because it's just like a front-facing build. Once I play Minecraft again, I'm not gonna organize my storage, and you won't make me. Okay, we've done the math on this before, King Cat. Now my world is pretty old. We're about 4 years into the world, just under by about a month or so. But if we look at chests opened, 66,548 times I have opened a chest in this world. Now, this is me being organized. Most 90% of the time, I'm pretty organized in this world. And I've opened a chest 66,000 times. Now, if we just grab a handy dandy calculator, because I don't want to do this in my head. Let's grab that. That's 66,000 seconds, essentially. So let's grab the minutes of that. 1,100 minutes. Let's grab the hour of it. It's 18 hours I have spent just looking in a chest. If I only looked in it for 1 second. Most likely didn't only look in it 1 second. So you're saying you don't want to be organized, and you probably have to open more than one chest to find what you're looking for. You're going to waste so much time. It's way better just to be organized. It's genius. Oh my goodness, look at shulker. I've opened 90,000 shulker boxes. That's even crazier. That's a full day's worth of just looking in a shulker box. It's organized to you? Mm-hmm. No. If anyone ever questions why you should be organized, I got math to prove it. You'll be wasting your time and just looking at a UI. It's genius. It is, you know, what a concept, being organized. I'm just messing with you. It also just depends on how big a storage is. Because a lot of my storage units I've built in the past, I don't have anything that labels them, but what's in the chest is kind of organized, and I usually know where everything is in it, even if it's not labeled. I think I could load up some world I played on years ago and probably still remember parts of the storage. Just because I've done storage, stored things so similarly in most of my worlds. I was and still am not very good at math. Oh, it was simple math. Who was it? We had someone in here, they were taking a stats class. And I think I gave them a problem off of a view, off of something we were doing in game. I was like, what is the percentage of this happening? If you take in these different variables. They were like, I could actually do that. BB fixing dinner. I gotta fix something. Sounds good there, King Cat. I had asked earlier though, D. Clark, if you were feeling any better than Tuesday. I hope so. Hope you got some rest in that. It's that time of year with the weather changing just a little bit. People start to get sick here and there. So far, I've been alright. Just thankfully. I had a rough start to the summer, I know. There was back-to-back times where I was just feeling sick. I managed about 5 hours of sleep 2 nights in a row. Is that good for you? 5 hours doesn't sound very good, I gotta say. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's usually 3 to 4 on average. No, it is not. When do you... D. Clark? But you go to bed so early usually. You go to bed, not that you actually had to sleep. I know you get up early too. 3 to 4 on average. Five's great then. This explains why you're always drinking coffee. I go to bed, fall asleep quick, and then wake up a bit later, and that's it. Is your bed not comfy? I have some nights where I just don't sleep well, but then there's others where I sleep great. Your bed's awesome? Don't need to brag now, do you, Clark? You didn't need to try and convince me. Don't read into that too much. Um, well, at least you have a nice bed. Awesome, you say. Delicious cookie. How many cookies have we eaten? We've been munching away on them a lot here recently. Used. We're almost at 20,000 cookies eaten. That is crazy. Right here. Oh, right here. Whoops. Those numbers are very close, funny enough. Oh, we're gonna pass them. Mac and cheese is finished, and I gotta wait for the corn. There you go. It's so comfy, but when I wake up, sometimes my mind starts racing with thoughts, and it's over. What are you thinking about? I've had times where I have to force myself to head to bed because it's beyond late, yet my mind can't stop thinking about a problem that I need to try and fix. And there's been a few nights where it's like, it takes a while to fall asleep. It's like I gotta start thinking about something else. I know some people that have a hard time sleeping. They'll always it's usually the same thing over and over. They'll always be scrolling on their phone and they always say, "Oh, I fall asleep so fast when I scroll on my phone." I'm like, "Really? But do you?" I hate my phone. Not because it doesn't work or anything. It works great. It works just fine. Just hate using it. Actually sounds good. Yeah, any thought? Recent family stuff? So what you need, D. Clark, is someone to read you a story. Good night. So that you're focusing on the story, and then since you're not the one actually reading, you're only listening, and you're just slowly picturing everything. You just slowly drift off into sleep. Are you volunteering? I can read Lord of the Rings. I'm not doing the singing. Is it? I don't know. I've listened to audiobooks before, just because I'm really into the audiobook. Like I was doing something before I was getting ready to head bed, and then I'm finally in bed and all that. I'm still listening to the audiobook, and man, I've passed out listening to audiobooks before, and I'm like, I don't want to do this because I really want to keep. I don't want to lose track of where I am in the audiobook. Sophie can't read. She just takes up a lot of bed space. No, she does not. So it seems it must be you to read to me. Once Jessie finishes her book, I'll do an audiobook for her. And you can listen to that. Listen to thunderstorms when I go to bed. I find it relaxing when they're playing. That's fair. I like thunderstorms. I wouldn't call it completely relaxing, but deal. I haven't heard. I missed Jesse's stream basically. Previous one recently. I am glad. It seems like Jesse's kind of having a little more consistency with streaming, even if it's inconsistent consistency. But there feels to be a little more. She sends out a message and then she usually follows it. Is how it's been going, and I've been glad. Her streams are always a blast. Wow, that entire thought there went all around, huh? Yeah, she's trying to get back into a routine. She'll get there. She'll get there, that's for sure. I don't think she'll ever stop streaming for quite a while. At least I hope not. I don't think I could take another one of my streamers I've watched a lot of disappearing. Or even just doing a little bit less. But I always understand when they do. It's just sad to have happen. You've not. Okay, I get to hang out with you all the time, Lige. I don't mind. Put it this way, Lige, what if I just stopped streaming? Wouldn't be fun. I think the biggest thing that is I noticed that when someone does their streams just dwindle a little bit since life gets crazy, there'll be parts of their community that disappear with them. It's like they used to hang out in other streams because that streamer would raid on into them and be like, oh yeah, I'll hang out here for a little while. But then they also just kind of disappear with them. Hey now. This is what dreams are. You and your song lyrics that always pop out of nowhere. It always makes me chuckle. You're a rock star. Oh, I see. It was also Alfie. The decline of Twitch has done wonders for my sleep schedule. Oh, I'm sure, Alfie. Honestly, if I stopped streaming, you would have the best sleep schedule of your life, I think. So for sure, just life being a bit crazy at the moment. I know, and it's been a Jesse's been on a crazy uh life changing things going on for like months, and she's doing her best. She's doing great. Well, you're stuck with me for a while. Stuck with you. Blessed. Right? That sounds right. Sounds like a nice thing to say. Yeah, y'all are stuck with me for a little while. Till someone else that's more interesting comes around. Shouldn't be long, right? This is the waiting party. Imagine. Uh, there's kind of a truth there in that, though. There'll be some people that watch a streamer for quite a while, and then they find another person that's they find more intriguing. Maybe lines up with their own schedule a little bit more, so they start watching them more. I think that was the nicest thing with your streams, Lash. It lined up perfect with my schedule usually. It's like you'd start streaming right as I was done with my day. Or I think I even had like an hour. It just lined up nicely, and I didn't stream at the time. Nowadays, I'm always streaming at the time I have free time, and I don't actually get to hang out with any streamers. That's fine. Yeah, it used to. Then it had to go and all change. Now, if I was to stream, it would almost always be on the same night as slash time as you. No, lines up terrible. You're welcome to. That just means we have to stream together. How terrible. Although I know just for my own self, I've gotten into such a rhythm of streaming on my solo world and not really hanging out with anyone in a VC with stream. I've gotten into a very good rhythm with that. And I think also you guys just watching me have gotten into a rhythm of just enjoying the solo world and only me talking. I know. That was the funny thing there for a little while. You'd be streaming the nights I was busy. When you were streaming this year, Elijah, it was really funny. It's like you had a free night, nobody was around, you're like, I'm gonna stream. So when Hannah would stream, uh previously is the one time out of the year where I wouldn't be hanging out with her. Just because I had other things come up. She's like, I got nothing going on. Not a thing. I'm gonna go live. I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I'll try and pop on in. Maybe it's just a me thing as well, but it's been a while since I've seen anyone crazy new stick around in streams. The viewership's been spread thin. It's alright. So I had started streaming on Tuesdays. I still do share such a strong community with both like Jesse, Oscar, and Tabs, and none of them streamed on Tuesday nights. So I was like, screw it, I'll stream Tuesday nights. Still nobody streams on Tuesday nights, it feels like. It's great. It's a great night to stream for me. Ouch. It's one of those things where you'll never know it, but you'll be in a moment in time. You'll be in a moment in your time of your life where you're having. It's just so many amazing things are going on, and you don't even realize it. And when you look back, you always remember the best parts of that going on. It's the whole nostalgia feel. You'll never have that feeling. Like it was great there when COVID was going on. Everyone had so much free time on their hands, meeting all sorts of new people via Twitch and that. And then slowly people got busy once more. People grew as a person. People. I was just a child. I just didn't even have a beard when he first started streaming. Then we all convinced him to not shave it for a while, and he kept it. Never know when you're in those moments. No one ever had to convince me. Just always shaved it because I couldn't grow anything substantial at that point. Well, we made you keep it, essentially. It's fun seeing some of those older clips. You're like in a dark room on some of them. You'd stream later. I think the first time I popped into your stream, you were trying Sky Factory. Funny enough, you were trying Sky Factory out. Next time I pop into your stream, you're in a hardcore world. The old apartment, yep. The old apartment. Right? Or was it you had that apartment, then you got a house. Now you're in another apartment. closer to your friends and all that. I think Sky Factory was 1 or 2 stream break from the dying loop of hardcore. Yep, I think that's what it was. I popped on in there and you had no idea what you were doing with Sky Factory. I had already played through one of them before. And I was like, I don't want to be a know-it-all. That out, you're doxing me crazy. What? I didn't. There's no doxing going on here. He lives in Canada, guys. Laura promoting Elijah's stream on Tan server. Funny enough, I think I found Lige not via Laura there, but via Tan's Discord where I saw him live, and I had a good encounter with you on the server where I was like, oh, I wonder what this person's up to. He was nice to me. So I clicked on over and, I don't know, you're playing Sky Factory. Think you were playing COD with the boys. Sir used to stream COD, then Forager, then guilted into Minecraft. Like, Minecraft was so terrible. All it took for me to hit go live was Maya and Hannah being like, bet, go live. You won't. It's like, I got all the stuff. I'll do it. Had everything installed at one point, but I never had the internet for it for a while, and then I just kind of forgot about it. I was like, yeah, I got the stuff on my computer. I got the internet for it. Don't do it. Here we are. However many years later. 3.5. Coming up on 4 in the new year. Mongoose, hello there. How are you? It's good seeing you. Just working on the mountain here. Making good progress. How many shulker boxes have we placed today? We're on our 5th one. After I empty my inventory. It's good progress. I'm gonna stream tonight, but I didn't feel like playing anything, so I was like, nah, probably for the best then. There's one thing I still really I'm able to just kind of load up stream stuff, load up Minecraft, and hit go live, and I just get right on into the project. Just having fun. Then every once in a while, I'll have a moment where I get a whole bunch of motivation and inspiration to actually do some actual creative work and building. That's when we go and work on the medieval town or Port City. The old self promo, eh? I don't care. Played video games all day, so I didn't really feel like it. Well, see, now you should have just been streaming all day. What the heck? Ah, you were working. Only it was that easy. I know. It's different, for sure, when you're streaming and playing a game. It is different. Working. Uh-huh. He was getting his work done. He was just multitasking. Didn't have anything to do, so you played video games. There you go. I see nothing wrong with it. You got nothing going on. You got nothing going on. I'm a seasoned veteran. Good night there, Alfie. I appreciate you hanging out for as long as you have. Get some good sleep there. I know it's late. See you tomorrow? Possibly. I think stream might start a little bit early tomorrow if I'm able. So I might be able to see you. So you get some good sleep. I want to start a little bit early because I don't plan on streaming game nights. So I want to get hopefully 2 hours or more of streaming. I don't know whether the rest of my company are just that out of touch or whether I'm just really efficient, but dang, do they make it seem like things will take weeks when they actually take days. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the world is silly. You're like, I got it done yesterday, boss. What have you been doing? Polishing my work, obviously. You know, if everyone just works so efficiently and so well, just have 4-day work weeks, 3-day weekend. Sounds lovely. Finally got an Apple Watch, and it's so nice. I've had one for a while. I really like it. I had a Fitbit for a few years, and it just died on me eventually. And I had really liked that as well. But it had died on me, and I never really cared to get another watch. And then someone had gotten me an Apple Watch because they knew I really liked my Fitbit. A really nice gift. I've always liked it. I don't do anything fancy with it, but it's always nice. An even smaller screen to look at. Normally don't like wearing watches, so we'll see how so we'll see in the long run, I guess. You get used to it. You definitely I got used to mine. Now it's to the point where it's like if I'm not wearing my watch, I'll go to look for the time and I chuckle to myself because I'm not wearing it. Like that was silly. You don't have your watch on. I like my Apple Watch, but could not handle the silicone band. Once I got a different style, it was called. That is true. Do get a different band for it. I have like a just like a metal one that has a magnet that keeps it together, and I'm able to just easily change how it fits on me within less than a second. So much better than the band that it comes with. And I've had this one for a while. My previous one broke on me. There's another similar band, but it had broken on me. I'd used it so much. You got a Velcro one. Okay, interesting. Nah, I got a metal one with a magnet. I like it. Although I can't wear it while I'm at my desk too often. At least for streaming. Just with how I place my hand on the keyboard. Like rests right at that corner and then digs into me. So maybe a Velcro one would be better. My arms are hairy and the metal pull my hair one hair at a time. That sucked. Mine doesn't do that. Um, every once in a while, I'll catch a hair, but no, not usually. Bad luck. See, it's gotten to the point though that I've had this band so long that it was like it still is, but it's a black band and so much I've worn it so frequently that it's starting to turn silver. It's like my sticker on my water bottle that says Team Mountain. It was really funny. I hadn't even realized. Hannah pointed it out. It was a while ago now, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. She's like, your sticker's getting a little worn down. I'm like, no, it's not. What do you mean? There's more stars in the sky. I'm like, no, there's always been that many stars. She shows me her sticker. And I gotta just laugh in defeat because she was completely right. There are not that many stars in the Team Mountain sticker. It didn't look bad at that time. Now it's gotten to the point where the sticker is turning white. You can still see it says Team Mountain. Mostly. They're also pretty durable, I gotta say. Like I've had this watch for a while. Thing is durable. It's gone through things. Not saying I'm reckless, but had it for a while and it's still pretty. It's in good condition. I don't know if you're here still. Oh yeah, I think you are, did I just saw someone load up Farming Simulator 2025. I'm pretty sure I caught the number on it that it said 25. I may have misread it. That I'm back. I went to go eat. Also, I'm gonna be leaving, so I have to have a good one later. Sounds good there, King Cat. You have a good rest of your evening. Appreciate you hanging out and lurking and listening if you were. But you have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you next time. I don't have it yet. I like to play with a lot of mods, so I gotta wait for my favorite ones to come out. Really? Okay. That's funny. And yeah, it makes sense that it would have a bunch of mods in the game. See, that's when you know you've gone down the rabbit hole with a Steam game, is if you've gotten a whole bunch of mods for it as well. Because that means you've gone through basically almost all of the content you enjoy with the base game, so you gotta install a few others. I got my medieval game that I have 500 hours into, and I play with all sorts of different mods now just to have more fun with it. So I did get the game night roll after last stream. You didn't? Oh, well, that's okay. You can grab it whenever you want or not. It's all up to you. Base game is almost exactly the same as the previous one. Wait, really? There's really not any difference in them? It's bogus. What a scam. How do I get it? Just probably under roles. I think there's like a channel and roles section on Discord that people should be able to access. Otherwise, maybe under information. Yeah, I think there's two ways you can get it. Hannah like reworked the Discord at one point, and then the old way of getting the role wasn't as important. Or wasn't necessary, but it's still just there. Okay, now I'll play for real time. See you there, King Cat. Appreciate you hanging out as always. Cinnamon snoozing behind me on the recliner again. Which is funny because Hannah is home. Especially she's not hanging out with Hannah. Stream kitty. Time always goes so fast when working on this. It's already been almost 3 hours. Made a good amount of progress too in 3 hours. I think I'll do this last shulker box of stone. And then we'll wrap up. Mountain's almost done now. We've made a lot of progress on it, but it's still a little ways from done. About a month ago, we were right over there, and we've wrapped all the way around since then. All the way up to here. So it should take a few more weeks to finish another section of like peaks on the next set of them. And at that point, we'll just repeat the process. Should go even faster then. And then there'll be a moment in time where it'll go very fast. The last bits of working on the mountain. Then again, I don't like, even though I'm doing all of this work with the stone, I would not be surprised if I rework entire peaks as I like come back to them. Just because maybe I want to build something near it and I just need to change a whole bunch of it. But at that point, changing a peak is nothing. What do I want to do here? think we just continue stacking them up. I wish it was almost done. So then we could move on to other things. Start adding fun details here and there. Which we already kind of have with the medieval port city, like pathways, like actually doing pathways, and then more detailed work on the biomes around it. You know, I haven't made any jello recently. I should make some. I'll try and make some tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. Hannah's abandoning me Saturday afternoon for her sister's birthday. It's bogus. It's a terrible excuse. How dare someone have a birthday, right? I didn't even get invited. It's bogus. It's a girls only thing. I don't actually mind. I guess, oh no. I guess I'll have to stay home and play games. Terrible. I hang out with Cinnamon. Lige, you busy Saturday? Lara's here? Sweet, you both can log on the computers there. It's fine. And you have a hockey game? Oh, how was your hockey game last night? You had to have been dead tired when you got home. You and your hockey games. Always going on. It's like Jesse and Laundry. Good, we won? 2-0? Oh, exciting. I'll be honest. I don't know hockey at all. I don't know if I've ever really watched it. Is it like soccer where scoring is usually very low? I don't know much about soccer either. Well, when you have more points than the other team, that usually means no, not like that. Like high scoring. Depends. Professional, yes. Okay. But my level, not necessarily? Okay. I know how winning works, Lige. Professionally, typically lowish scoring? Okay. Some of my games have scored 10 to 12 goals. Okay, but that just sounds like you had a blast. Unless you're just like destroying the other team, then it's not as fun. I didn't, I'm goalie. Defense. Woo. My team scores 10 to 12, then it usually means I didn't have anything to do. Aw. Still exciting. Less pressure, I guess. I prefer a close game. That's fair. I feel like we have another song that's similar to this one. Is anyone fun that's live at the moment on Twitch? I haven't looked. No, Eric doesn't go live usually until another hour. Not really that I see. Ah, there's always someone. Oh, Bowtie's live, but he's not playing Minecraft. Oh my goodness, there's like nobody live. What the heck? Oh, Kim's live. I might go say hi over to Kim. I'm telling you, those follow lists. I don't see as many people live as I used to. It's sad to see. Follow a lot of people. Fridays are always way more busy with streams. Well, that's it. That's 6 shulkers of stone placed in the last 3 hours. Well done. Speedy today. Usually it takes me about 4 hours to do 7. Getting into a groove, I guess. Also just depends what I'm doing with the stone. Other things are easier to place a lot of stone than some others. That. Making progress. Send you off. But I do think I'm going to start wrapping up here, though. So, those of you that are lurking and listening, I'd appreciate if you guys join on in with the raid. I think we're gonna go say hi to Kim once more. They've usually been live once I end here recently, and they're a lovely streamer. Looks like they're doing some bingo once again. Feel like last time we raided them, they were doing some bingo. So that's always fun. But do wake up. Come grab the raid message. Thank you there, D-Click. I really appreciate that. Let's get a second raid message up for those that aren't subbed as well. Grab the first raid message if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just appreciate it if people do grab the raid message. Always means the world to me. Nope, Kim is dying to lava. That went well. Kim's a lovely streamer though. So do say hi to them, raid on over. Give them a follow if you aren't following just yet. I'll be live once again tomorrow. I'll be probably going live a little bit early. I'm hoping for around 4 p.m. Central. No promises. But I'll be live tomorrow, right around that time. We got Thilk Game Night as well. That's gonna be really fun. If anyone's free, you're welcome to join on in. Otherwise, I just appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. We got 18 people here. We had Bruno with a raid earlier. Appreciate that. But y'all have a lovely rest of your evening. Appreciate you hanging out. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.